lovers, welcome back to Cakes Factory. Today we are celebrating the most special people in our lives, or our grandparents, grandparents. Today, ready to see 20 beautiful birthday cake design, perfect for grandmas or grandpas. The first one is floral buttercream cake for grandma, elegant rose, ponies, and leaves, all made of pastel buttercream. Add a gold happy birthday grandma topper for a soft and classy look. The next is vintage lace inspired cake. White lace texture or fondant with soft pink and lilac floral accent. Ideal for graceful grandma. The next is grandpa's cake, garden cake. A rustic green cake with piped vintage vegetables and garden tools. Perfect for gardening loving grandpas. The next is tea time cake, a teapot shaped or teacup cake for grandmas who love their tea. Add many cookies and flowers around it. The next is books and memories cake, book shaped cake with edible pages and sugar photos. Tribute to your grandpa's stories. The next is knitting themed cake, fondant yarn balls, knitting needles, and a cozy design for crafty grandmas. The next is grandpa's toolbox cake, a fun cake shaped like a toolbox or with edible tools on top, great for a die grandpa. The next is classic chocolate drip cake, rich chocolatey layer with a gold topper saying world's best grandma or grandpa. Simple buttercream swirls. One tier or two tier cake in the pastel color with gentle buttercream, rosity and pearls. The next is water frame cake, a sphere cake decorated like a picture frame featuring an edible photo of your grandparents. The next is grandparents love you story cake, two tier cake with mini fondant features of grandma or grandpa holding hands, storytelling through cakes. The next is elegant gold leaf cake, white or cream base with edible gold accent and soft blush flowers, very visual and timeless. The next is nature themed cake, tree bark texture with leaves and flowers symbolizing wisdom and life. The next is we love you heart cake, heart shaped cake with name of grandkids written around the border is so sweet. The next is storybook cake for grandpa, shaped like an old book or journal. You can write happy birthday or our sweet storyteller on it. The next is grandpa's recipe cake. Replicate her favorite cake recipes and decorated it with mini, mini cooking tools or a handwriting edible recipe notes. The next is sunflower simple cake. Bright yellow sunflower and soft blue buttercream, cheerful and loving for both grandparents. The next is quilted texture cake. Fondant quilt pattern with pearls or floral corners. Grandma's choosy quilt. The next is grandpa's favorite hobby cake, customized based on his passion, fishing, cheese, jets, cricket, or music, designed through audible toppers. The next is elegant tied celebration cake, two or three tiers in ivory and rose gold, decorated with sugar flowers and delicate piping for big family parties. Which cake would your grandparents love the most? Tell us in the comment below and share this video with someone who loves their grandma or grandpa dearly. Subscribe to Cakes Factory for more sweet inspiration. See you in the next sweet video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.